Hi, welcome to your New Consultant Success University Class 4, where we are going to talk a lot about the party. My name is Heidi Cole, and I'm the business leader for Shazam Enterprises, and I'm super excited to spend the next several minutes with you and just sharing more about the party and the power of that. So first, let's just go through a checklist for successful starts in your business that are going to help excite you, that are going to help keep you focused, that are going to help motivate you. So first, read the Getting Started guide that came in your kit from start to finish, because it's got a lot of great tips in there. Second, launch your website and advertise it on social media. Right? In your VIP group, let people know that you have started your own Tupperware business and that they can go check out the catalog in there. Next is schedule and hold your activations, or your thank you party is what we call it, event as soon as possible. We ideally suggest 7 to 10 days, no matter why you came into this business, whether it was to have a career, you definitely want to do that. Whether it's to make, an extra $1,000 or more a month, you definitely want to do that right away. How about you came in just to get out of the house every once in a while, or to make that extra $500 to $600 for that just extra stuff? Maybe it's the kids' activities. No matter why, whether you came in for the kid or the discount, get that thank you party scheduled in, because it's our way of saying thank you to our company for giving such an amazing opportunity for a variety of reasons. Next, find the training tab in the back office or your website and start learning from that. There's so many great tips and tools in there. Make your list of 100 using Frank. So what is Frank? We talked about this in a couple of the other classes, but Frank is expanding your circle. So think of all of your friends, right? Not just your close inner circle friends, but acquaintances, people you know on the street, but you may not hang out with them, relatives, okay, close, near and far, acquaintances, people that maybe you went to school with, high school, college, graduate school, right? Who are those acquaintances? People you've lost connection with, coworkers, past coworkers, right? The list goes on and on. What about your neighbors? We all have neighbors. And if you have kids, think of your kids as parents or kind people, okay? Get that list up to 100 as quick as possible, and then continue to build off of it by collecting names at your parties, at your vendor events, at fairs, at craft shows, out and about, on social media of people that you connect with. Next, discover and know your why. Write it down. Why are you doing this business? Like, what's your purpose with it? Is it to make that extra money for the kids' activities? Is it to pay down debt? Is it to, your money is going to be for the family vacation every year or every couple times a year? Is it to buy a vacation house? Is it to go to college? Is it for retirement, right? What is it? Write it down. Know it. Live it. Feel it. Decide how much money you want to make a month and week. Did you know you can make money in this business daily, weekly, not just monthly? You're in control of that. You're not having someone tell you. Did you know that making an extra $600 a month is one party a week? Just standard parties. And if you want to make over $1,400, it's 2 parties a week. Just 2 standard parties. So what do you want to do? Schedule your work time in color in your date book, right? We've talked about this in another class. Color coding. We do this business for our reason. So if it's family, put in your family days first, that you're not going to work your Tupperware business. Then next, put in your meetings. Whether it is your full-time career, full-time job, write those meetings in that you've got going on, and then write in your directors meetings, our Shazam meetings. We've got things that are available to you. Are you going to attend them all? No, but you want to plug into something weekly, because the more you learn, the more you earn. And then you schedule in your party days, the days you're going to go make money with your business, which then leads to review your Confident Start flyer. Place that flyer in a prominent spot where you see it all the time. You see it daily. Next, I want you to go through and I want you to circle in each level the item that you're going to earn. You're going to earn it. And Know your completion date. Because guess what? By doing that and putting it in a spot where you see it all the time, that's putting that subliminal message in there that this is going to happen because it's a priority to you. Did you know that you can take all 13 weeks, you can do it in far less time, but in those 13 weeks, you can earn up to $3,400 in cash and awards? Why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Lastly, check in with your uplines on a regular basis. Get connected, because that's what makes the difference. Your party is like your house. Well, what does that mean? Well, there's certain components that every single person has, right? Or every house has, right? Yet each one is very unique according to the needs, right? Your taste, what you like, what you don't like, your personality, and hello, it even starts with our name. So own it, own your business, include all of the pieces in your business and make it yours. Make it come alive, make it special, make it unique, make it so that people want to do business with you. So the party, there's very specific components, there's actually 4 that you want to cover at every single party. And that is, you want to date more parties from it because that keeps your business going. You want to recruit from it, right? So put recruiting bids out there. You want to, yes, you want to sell, but I consider it sharing. You share the products, right? Painting the picture of what our products do for them. How does it save them time and money and organization? And also, how does our opportunity, right? How does our opportunity make a difference? The lifestyle, painting a picture, car program. Oh my gosh, can you imagine earning gifts and cash of $3,400 in 13 weeks? What would you do with that? And also the fun factor. People want to get together, but they want to know that they are going to learn value for their time. They want to know that it's going to be a connection time, that they're not just going to be talked at. So use your personality, develop your style, and developing your style is going to come from doing it consistently. And then the next thing is, are you getting the results that you want? Are you getting the sales? Are you getting the future parties dated off of it? And are you gathering recruit leads? Are you asking for them? People learn in a few different ways, and you want to make sure that you have something for every single person there. So people are visual, so they like to see the product. They obviously like to hear what the products can do for them. So that's auditory. And then the kinesthetic, doing it, right? They want to see hands-on, taking it home. And they want to know that, again, their money is going towards the value of what it's going to do for them. So let's look. There's a process. This stuff isn't going to happen just overnight, but it does happen when you take action and get started right away. So make your list. Immediately start that. After you've done watching this, schedule about 30 minutes and crank out some names. Fill your date book, right? You're going to start connecting and messaging and calling people to fill your date book. Ask your uplines for word choices. Next, you want to party plan your hostesses for a $1,000 party, not a $500 party, and here's why. So imagine you party planned your hostess to a $1,000 show, okay? And they end up having a $700 or $800 show, or even $900. Versus you party plan them to a $500 party, and they come in at maybe $200 or $300 or $400 in sales. So an average order is about $60 at a party. So think about this. It's roughly 17 $60 orders. So if they already start collecting orders prior to the party, which is you encourage, and let's say they collect $250 before the party starts. That is, counting your Tupper Connects, make sure every party is Tupper connected. So that leaves $750 at the party. So that is roughly 13 $60 orders. So I would strive your hostess to have at least 15 people in attendance there. Why not? So those are just some things to think about. And then the next thing is always hold the party, right? A consultant never cancels a party, ever. And if an emergency happens, you call your upline immediately and ask them if they know someone that could take your party for you and do it. But we, the consultants, never want to cancel. So your personal party schedule, this is the most important part of your business, knowing when you are going to be working your Tupperware business. So be the example, set aside that time, go out there and make it happen, because you want to build a team, you want to build your income, right? You want to have consistent income, and all of that builds confidence. The more you do it, the more confident you become. Plus, parties energize you. Talk to people who have had a full date book and let it not become a full date book, how energized they are. They're not. But then ask them when they get a new party, how excited they are. A party truly cures almost everything. And parties are where you make the most money. Let's just be honest. It's the fastest way. It's the smartest way. And parties are where you meet the most amount of people. Think about it. Would you rather go around and collect orders from 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 people, or would you rather go do a party a week and see about 40 to 60 people in far less time, far less effort, and a whole lot more reward? You get to decide. So if we review what to take to a party, this becomes a system when you start to do it, which then takes the guesswork out, which then creates less stress, which then creates more fun and more excitement, and you look forward to doing it. So you want to definitely, obviously, take your business kit, right? Because that's what you do. You want to take guest folders or lap boards. You can check out some visuals on Pinterest, or again, ask your uplines if they've got pictures, or ask them if they can take you to a party with them. Because you want to hand them, your guest, a folder with a catalog, a flyer, an order form, and any specials, things that you give out. Maybe it's a recipe, right? The opportunity information. You want to give them a folder versus all of those pieces individually. You want to take 4 to 6 party planning folders or hostess packets. Because why? You're going to date parties off of that, and you're going to party plan them immediately that night. You want pens for your customers. You want to make sure you definitely have your date book with you, with your dates highlighted that you're able to do business. Ask if your hostess has a tablecloth, or take a tablecloth. I typically, if I'm in the kitchen, I don't take a tablecloth, just because we're usually at the kitchen table and that's where we're going to start demoing. So know if you're going to be making something, and so you don't always have to take a tablecloth. You don't have to take a table, but ask what the hostess's setup is. Take a money bag with some change in it. You want some 1s and 5s and maybe some quarters, pennies, right? You want to take guest gifts. Those can be like orange peelers and whistle straws and things like that. You want spoiling fun things for your hostesses, okay? And so hence our company gives us those opportunities for the dating gift. You can give that to them and give them an opportunity to earn all 4 of those. You want little gifts for games. So your keychains and your tiny treasures pieces are great for that. Gifts for games. So tiny treasures are great for that. Orange peelers, whistle straws. Recruiting flyer information. Okay. Check your Salesforce website for any new special offers available for hosts or guests. Also, you can check Facebook groups in your Director Shazam, right? Keep your party attire simple, right? So it can be as simple as a nice pair of slacks or skirt for gals, a nice shirt for the guys, and a pair of slacks. Throw on your Tupperware apron and a name tag, okay? Keeps it super simple. You don't have to have a big wardrobe. What's in your guest folders? So full-line catalog, right? A sales brochure, order form, wish list is always great because that helps them write down the variety of the products that they want. They may not be getting that night, but it's also an opportunity for you to talk to them about dating a party and joining you in the business. Half price option sheet. That's a nice one. You could do a fundraiser catalog, an opportunity flyer for sure. So I say for sure, full line catalog, sales brochure in order form, opportunity flyer. Those are the musts. Everything, make sure it has a label on it with your name and phone number or how to get in touch with you. Everything, because they get something that does not have your information on it. You just planted a seed in some way, shape, or form. So if they want something later on and your information is not on there, they're going to go on to the Google and search a consultant closest to them, and then that person will get the business. Okay. You could also put a label on the inside back of the folder that says payments are required with your order. I accept Visa, MasterCard, cash checks, and checks are made out to, and then put in your name and thank you for your business. But then that's just there for them to see right away. So at the party, yay, the party day is here. Now what? Plan to arrive to your party location about 30 to 45 minutes prior to the party to get things set up, get everything prepped, right? If recipes are needed to be prepped. The goal is to keep your party, I say, about an hour and a half or less. Okay, shorter the better, but not too short, right? You don't want to talk 15 minutes and be like done, right? But hour and a half or less. Not that you're talking that time, but you're talking for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then you're collecting the orders, they're socializing, you're connecting. That's what I'm talking about. Not talking, but you're talking about 30, maybe 40 minutes, but then the rest of the time, again, is collecting the orders, connecting, party planning. So you will probably be there about an hour and a half, right? Help greet guests as they arrive at the party. Connect with them. During the demonstration, explain the features and benefits, the FAB. If you've attended a Cool to Be New class, we teach you that. So make sure if you haven't attended one, you find out on the events and on the scheduling in the ShazamEnterprises.com website when those events are. If you're demonstrating a recipe, highlight the features and benefits of the product you are using to make that recipe. What's it going to do for that customer? And this is where you can incorporate sales items as well. Involve your guests, no matter what kind of event or party you're doing. They have a lot more fun if the party is interactive because they don't want to just sit there and be talked at. So example, I typically have the guests come in, I have my display all set up, and I go have them grab a product off the table. And then when we do introductions, guess what? I have them share why they picked that product. Now, guess what? They start to do the demonstration for you. So that makes it extremely fun and simple, interactive, and they sell far better than you do because their guests, friends, trust them more than they do us from someone they may not know yet. Remind guests that the best way to get Tupperware is to get it for free by hosting their own get-together. Give dating bids throughout the party. A dating bid could be something as simple as, you know what, oh my gosh, thanks so much to our hostess tonight just for her having this get-together. She is earning free half price and a thank you gift just for getting girlfriends together for some fun and shopping, right? That's a dating bid. You could also say, oh my goodness, guess what? There are 3 ways you can get our product. You can pay full price. I do take credit cards, check, or cash. You can be a hostess and earn it for free or half price, or you can decide to start your own Tupperware adventure and get wholesale shopping all the time. So now you actually did 2 different bids, a dating and a recruiting, well, 3, and a buying. Share the Tupperware opportunity by sharing why you started your business. Make sure you share that every single time and what you are loving about your business, the awards you're getting, the fun, the money. Then you wrap it up and you go set aside at a table or some place where you can collect orders and talk to your customers. Okay, and again, let them know how they can pay. So the flow of the party. Start on time, extremely important. End on time. Again, I say end in about 30 to 40 minutes. Create the desire for more. Give them value, but leave them wanting more. So you might simply say, oh my gosh, would you all love to know how you can do eggs in our microwave? 10 eggs, 10 minutes. And they are amazing. Guess what? I'll show you that at one of your next parties. More ideas. If I could show you how to tell if your fridge is costing you money or saving you money, would you guys like to know more? They're like, yeah. Guess what? I'll share that with you at one of your next parties. Oh my gosh. Guys, did you know that I do a margarita party or a death by chocolate? If you would love to sample a lava cake where it's ooey gooey fudge coming out of the center and we make a homemade Cool Whip, I'll share that at one of your next parties. Who's going to schedule their very own death by chocolate? So those are creating desire. Remember that your objective is to sell, date, and share what the Tupperware has to offer, right? Great product, amazing host program, and an amazing company to be a part of. So my Tupperware party. Okay, this is the flow. I get there early, get set up. I involve hostess if possible. I welcome the guests as they're coming in. I say, hey, welcome to Susie's party. I'm Heidi. Who are you? And I just, get engaged. Start the party on time. So I do an on-time draw. Welcome and introductions. I spoil my hostess immediately. I play an introductory game to kind of break the ice. I let them know that, guess what? If I'm in an area of doing an event, I let them know when that is. Recipe depends on if I'm using items that are in the sales item, I can tie that in. So we do the recipe. Then we'll usually talk about some of our premium products. So I'll highlight, I don't necessarily do full-blown demos, but I'll demo maybe 1 or 2 premiums, and that's where I leave them wanting more. Then the ask me questions. This is my opportunity time where they get to ask me questions about my business. And we give them 2 minutes to do that. And then I close the night out by doing a call to action. And, and we need to add in there, I didn't put this in here, to do a dating game right after the ask me questions, right after the recruiting portion. And I just simply close it by saying, thanks so much for coming tonight. I'm super excited to have met such amazing women. And obviously I knew you guys were going to be great because, your hostess's name, Susie, she is phenomenal. And so I just will invite all of you when you're ready to do your orders. I'm going to be over here and come over one at a time. So then that way I can make sure I can give you my full attention. And then we will also get together with all of you who have scheduled your own girls events, and we'll get those penciled in as well. So I will actually take some orders, and then I'm going to call all of you who have scheduled your own or are scheduling your own, and we'll do that all together with you guys really quick. Then I go over to my little space and I start taking orders. I get parties into my date book, get them party planned, and then I pack up and leave. So here is my welcome and introduction. I will actually post this in the comments of this training in the unit section. So then you can go through it. But I just simply thank everybody for coming, let them know who I am. I share my story, things that I cover, what I used to do, why I decided to give Tupperware a try, why I end up staying, what's my favorite part. I give everybody a gift by playing an icebreaker game. And again, citrus peelers or whistle straw. And then I, again, have them pick a product as they're coming in. Then, aren't you guys glad you came tonight? Are you having fun? I'll do that several times throughout the night. So next, social media. Take out your phones, right? So we do this at the party. Take out your phone. Send me a friend request for a bonus ticket or a bonus gift. And so I literally give them time to take out their phones, a friend requests me, and boom, you're adding to your contact list. And guess what? Then you connect with them. Have them like your page for another ticket, or have them, like if you've got a Facebook page, have them like your page. If you are if you just have a group, then you want to make sure that they request to that you'll add them into your group. Okay. See, so they're going to send you a private message to add them into your group. Okay. Spoil the host. Let people know how you met your hostess, and she was so much fun, and you're so glad that she decided to have her own get together. So give her a gift from what you have available, the dating gift that you have access to. A few little spoiling gifts for the host. So you could do something that represents green, right? How green Tupperware is. It saves the environment. You could give her a modular mate if you've got extras, right? A piece of microwavable Tupperware. Something with the world's famous seal, right? Which was a paint can. So after you give her a gift, and again, just give her one thing, and it's how you present it. So if you give her the dating gift, oh my gosh, put maybe some Hershey's Kisses in it, or some Smarties. You are so smart for having a party, and put a bow on it, right? Because now it's a gift versus a piece of Tupperware. Okay. And then just simply say, aren't you glad you had a party with me? And then a commercial, a dating bid, dating seed. I'm looking for 3 more happy people to say yes to free Tupperware. I want to spoil you and make you even happier. Okay, so then aren't you glad you had a party? Getting new datings at a party is always easiest when you spoil your host. Some other fun things that I'll do is I'll bring a boa, and my host gets a boa because she's the queen for the night. And it's just fun. Doesn't have to cost you a lot. Ask every single person, right? When would they like to have their own get together? I really refrain from the word party at my parties anymore, but get togethers, girls' nights, happy hours. It's all about just hanging out. What kinds of things do your friends like? Don't be afraid. Some people will say no, but guess what? If you don't ask, it's already a no. Our job is to offer. Don't assume anything. Listen and watch. Okay? Let everyone know what the hostess has the opportunity to earn. Let them know what the previous hostess that you just had, what she earned or what he earned. Okay? And so let them know what's available. Let them know what they can get by being one of their own, by being a hostess. Let them know too that by becoming a hostess of yours, they can be on your VIP list, so they get exclusive offers. Maybe it's Christmas in July, or inventory sales, or special events only they can be a part of by being one of your hostesses. Then you can go ahead, hand out your folders, and review it. Right? This is for your visual learners. Explain everything in the folders. Talk about the half price host sheet, what hostesses typically take for half price. There's 5 prices for every piece of Tupperware: full price, sale price, half price, free and wholesale all the time. Could do a quick fundraiser commercial. Okay, the best deal in the house. It's in the back of the catalog. And guess what? That's the opportunity. Don't overdo it. Watch your crowd. You don't want people yawning or not paying attention. Remember the recipe. Everyone participates. Get it interactive. Tell a story with features and benefits of the products. So example, fridge smarts. Oh my gosh, you guys, have you opened up that bottom drawer? Are things in there not breathing? Are they a little brown? Right? Get them thinking. Get them laughing. Use as many products as you can, highlighting those things on sale or during your recipe. Let them do it. Let them tell you about the products. That's the kinesthetics. Let them tell you crazy things. Let them get involved. Sell in sets always. Create your own. Use the ones that are in your catalog. Build your average order size. If your average order is $40, get it up to $60. If it's $60, how can you get it up to $70 or $80? Cover ears and eyes. Who will be that person to date party? Who will that person be to join the business? Who will that person be that's going to place a $100 order? What's on sale? Use your personality. How do you shop? What do you look for? Draw people into that. I'll quickly highlight the sales brochure, point out the attendance offers, the purchase with purchases. Also, help build attendance. This is something really fun. It's called a stripper bag, and it only comes out if and when there are 10 or more in attendance, and everyone at the party has placed their order. Okay, and so you can use this to draw attention, to show them that, oh my gosh, look what's coming out. These are for people who place the highest order, or everybody who's placed an order of $75 or more gets to pick out of there. People who date their own party, they get to pick out of there. They don't get the product until they date their own party, or until their party is held, but you can put their name on it. So a variety of different things you can do with that. Game time, this is where you're going to share the business perks. We do in Shazam the envelope game, so make sure you talk to your uplines about that. That's also in our files, and it works. Our job, again, is to share the information and the excitement. Their job's to decide if it's for them or not. Then you want to do the door prize drawing slip. Works every time. Here's a simple one. Again, we've got a specific one that we use for Shazam, but again, this one is phenomenal. So go ahead and snag this one. I'll put this in the comments also. Close the party. Cheryl Smith's 3 rules for having a party. When they learn, they return. Always leave them wanting more, and have fun. So the last thing you say is what they remember. You start with dating and recruiting, and you end with recruiting. You start with dating and recruiting, and you end with recruiting. Thank you so much for partying with me and Samantha tonight. Remember, the next party could be yours. I'd love to pamper you with gifts, and maybe even show you how you can party for a living with me and have the time of your life. What's the worst thing that could happen? So at your checkout table, close the deal, if you will, on potential hosts and recruits, right? Get them penciled into your date book, get them signed up. Give them the appropriate materials that they need in order to have their party or get started in the business. Let them choose a small gift if they didn't get one. Take time, but not too much time, with each customer. You want them to feel special, but you don't want the other customers to be like, oh my goodness, she's going to take forever with me. Okay, total up their orders, get their payments. Review the party total with your hostess and coach how to close that party within the next 24 hours if it's not closing that night. So after the party, you start putting the checks into your bank, enter the party orders immediately. Send a thank you note to your hostess, and send one to everyone who dated a party, and if they had an exceptionally high order. That just leaves a mark with them that you're different. Remember, the Getting Started Guide goes through all of these steps. So make sure, again, you read that. Need help entering orders? You can call the customer care, and they can help you. There is a 1.5% processing fee for each party entered by customer care. And that does get waived during your first 13 weeks. Make sure you have your consultant number handy, and they'll need that when looking that up. So the bottom line is, this is your party. It's your business. There's no right or wrong way to do one. There is a way that gets you best results. So find it, own it, make it your own. Some people use auction bucks for engagement at parties. Some people do tickets. Some people do a point system. Others just fun games. That's great. Does it get you the results that you want? Is it fun? Are you getting new parties dated off of every single party? Are you having new team members join you? And are you having happy hostesses that want to date with you again? Ask each hostess that night that if they would like to redate in 6 months or 1 year. I don't ask them if they'd like to redate. I say, oh my gosh, Samantha, you are so much fun. Girlfriend, let's pencil you in. Would you rather reschedule one in for 6 months or a year? Because you're going to get extra goodies and gifts by being a VIP hostess. We'll extend that for you. I typically had about 80% of my hostesses redate, 80. So our next topic that will be coming out, and I'll do a bonus, 2 more bonus university classes, will be on recruiting, which is one of my absolute favorite pieces. So it is time for homework. So what you're going to do is you're going to email me and your director with your 5 takeaways and share this on the Facebook group. Let them know what you think about these university classes, you guys, because that will be contagious, hearing from all of you new consultants to all the new consultants coming in. Make your party outline. Make a list of 5 different party themes you are confident doing. And it could just simply be a recipe change. Simple. Ask 3 or more people if they will help you test one of your themes in the next 3 weeks. Share this with your director. 5 names of people you're going to share information with this week in your testimonial. So your story. So 30 seconds, your background, why you joined Tupperware, why you stay, what you're looking forward to, what's your favorite part. And remember, what's your why? This is going to be your motivation, your inspiration, and what keeps you going. Remember, the secret to the success is party, get going, recruit, share, teach others to do the same, and repeat the process weekly. Remember, do you want a hobby or a business? It's your choice. Hobbies typically cost you money, businesses make you money. So the code word is party for a living. Thanks for listening, you guys.